Mountaincore is a colony survival game that looks a lot like RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress combined, but is it as good? Currently, the game's been a bit slow on updates. There's been talk about whether or not the game's abandoned, but it doesn't appear like it's completely abandoned. The developer's still active on his Discord and trying to sort things out. I think life is just busy right now, so let's maybe try to pump the game up with some hype. The game has the ability to be modded, and there's a link Twitch feature as well. Unfortunately, this feature is down as of recording, but it is a really cool concept. The rest of the game is still there, and we start off with a new game, and we're gonna go with Chestnut Fall. We can then choose our map size, whether we want it small, medium, or large, and we'll go for a nice medium map and choose a random seed. Now let's get right into the game. It loads up pretty quickly. Welcome to Mountaincore. This is an early access release with gameplay and features still in development. Your intrepid band of dwarven settlers have chosen this area to found a new colony of their kingdom, provide food, shelter, and prosperity for them, and who knows, maybe one day this will be the capital of a kingdom of its own. So let's begin the tutorial. It's got some pretty basic controls, and as you can see, the characters resemble like RimWorld characters, but the game is supposed to play a little bit more like Dwarf Fortress. It's definitely heavily inspired by the two, which is not a bad thing. If anything, that's a really good thing. Those are two awesome games. There's a mini map as well. As you can see, there's a lot of rock over there, and then we have a bit of grassland and border on outside. And we can pause the game, of course, and then we have different speeds for our characters. We got different views as well, like a roof view, a piping view, a power view, priority view, and default view. And now we can go into our settlers. We start out with 7 different settlers here, and they all have access to up to 3 jobs. Like this guy, she's just a, like this one, she's just a hauler. This one's just a farmer, but this guy's actually a miner, a blacksmith, and a hauler. We have a wide range of characters in different shapes and forms, as well as our resources being able to be managed and spotted over here. So we can see that we start off the game with some barrels and some basic stuff to get us started. Let's hit a quick save, and then now we can assign orders. We got orders, construction, rooms, and priority. Shelters need food, drink, and sleep. For now, they can drink from the river and sleep on the ground. However, to eat, they must grow crops. Click on rooms and select farm plot. Okay, so let's start a farm plot. We need to make at least 70 tiles of farm. Maybe we'll put that right over here. And oh, we need a few more tiles. There we go. Oh, need one more. There we go. Now we got enough. Oh shoot, I actually have to make a different farm plot. So I'll set that one as a carrot farm plot. And then I'll set up a few other ones, like one over here. We'll do this one for barley. We'll do one for corn, and then I'll probably do one more for potatoes. Do some potatoes right there, and let's see how that goes. Everybody's gonna start tilling the ground and farming. That's good. Oh wait, we need to skip barley. Okay, let's skip barley. Maybe we'll make tomatoes instead. Each settlers can have up to 3 professions assigned, which determines which jobs they will do. So let's see, who else can we add as a farmer? Maybe I'll give her the profession of farmer because she's only doing hauling right now, and then I'll set this one to do some farming as well. And there we go. Now we got 4 farmers. We're also going to need a stockpile, of course, so let's set up a new room for our stockpile. We actually have different stockpiles for different things, so we can set like a food stockpile over here. We need to set a tool stockpile right over here, and then that completes that one. And now crops are harvested in autumn and should be stored in a food stockpile. To get the most out of your crops, it's best to produce soup from vegetables or bake bread from grain. So we need to make a room for a kitchen. So maybe we'll set up our kitchen just right down here. Inside of our kitchen, it has everything necessary to put inside of it. I really like this because, like, as someone who's played other colony management games, they can become quite overwhelming or difficult. We need a kitchen, workshop, and then we need to get a cauldron. Now our dwarves are going to start bringing over all of the materials that we need to set up this kitchen. And there we go. We got the kitchen set up, and I think we're actually on to our first night. Everybody's sleeping on the ground. The cauldron furniture for the feasting hall is only completed when a cauldron containing soup is available. So now we need to make a feasting hall. Let's make a feasting hall right next to the kitchen, maybe like right there. We can mark a cauldron to be placed in the feeding hall for later. This simple setup will ensure your settlers will have food once the crops are harvested later in the year. You can also fish from the river. Okay, so that's good. Now many items are crafted out of wooden planks and stone blocks. We're of course going to need to set some orders. We need people to start mining and chopping down trees. So I'll set some of those trees to be chopped down, and I'll also start mining. Let's go 7 in, and then maybe right over here we'll make a small 5x5. Now everybody's sleeping right now, so I'll speed up time a little bit. Our people are going to start waking up soon, going over to the river to get some drinks, and then going back to work. It looks like our crops are finally being planted by our our farmers, and we've already got most of the rocks that we need mined out. The logs are getting there too, chopping down some trees. Everything looks pretty good. Now, wooden planks are produced in a sawmill by a woodcutter. Now, to make wooden planks, we need to make a sawmill, and then for stone blocks, we need to make a masonry. Let's put a sawmill down. I'll place it over here for now. And then I'm going to make a masonry workshop right over here. And seeing as that tree is in the way, I will chop down these trees as well. And now in order to make this place work, we need one, a wood cutting bench. And then to make the other one work, we need a stonemason bench. And now we got the rooms set up. So rooms of furniture that produce items are controlled using import and export pallets. So in each room, we need to make an import and we need to make an export pallet. Do that for both of them. And then we're going to place another stockpile for all of our products. We need it to be 20 big, and there we go. Now we're going to start bringing everything over here. We might not even have enough room. We might need to add some more tiles. I'll build it down this way a bunch so we can put all of our wood and stuff inside of there. Now from each import and export pallet, select the item to be imported and exported out of a room. So in the sawmill, we need to import logs, and then we need to export planks. And then down here, we need to import rough stone, and then we also need to export blocks. Now we got that all set up. With all this in place, your workshop will start producing wooden planks and stone blocks. Continue until you have a reasonable supply of planks and blocks. That's great. We're ending off day 3 now, and everybody's getting some rest. I think we should be able to complete that by tomorrow, but just in the meantime, I'm probably going to set them to go mine some more area out. I'm sure moving into the cave eventually might be a smart idea if I know anything about Dwarf Fortress or RimWorld. Unless there's going to be insects coming up to eat us alive, I think that should be a good plan. But as you can see, we're getting our wooden planks all made. He's coming, grabbing some wood and making planks out of them. And now that covers the basics of playing. We should aim to set up a functioning smithy with a forge provided with fuel and refined metal ore. Also, you should move your settlement underground, or at least build a roof overhead to protect your settlers and iron items from the weather. Good luck. I'm not sure how bedrooms work in this game quite yet. I'm just going to place down a bedroom over here and see if we can fill them up with beds. Bed over here, bed over here, bed over here, bed over here. And same with this one, we'll do 4 different beds. And I'm going to start mining down this way over here. I do see a bunch of coal and other stuff I might want to take out of this mountain. We mine really fast. Like, it feels so good to see that compared to RimWorld or Dwarf Fortress. Not saying that that's bad, but it's just, wow, isn't that nice? Look at them go. Look, we're getting coal, we're getting stone. Oh, perhaps I'll make a smithy inside of here. I don't know how much room I need. Maybe I'll make it 6 by 6, and that's gonna drive me nuts if I leave that like that. Cancel that one. Jeez, man. Okay. Oh, but now, yeah, I can't get it in the middle unless I do 2 open spaces. Okay, we'll do 2 open spaces there. I think in order to build the beds, we might need to make a room to build them. Let's make a carpentry workshop. I'll set that up right over here, and then we'll put down a carpentry workbench along with an import pallet and an export pallet. And now with those set up, we're going to be importing planks. And then we got different items that we can export. Now, I think I'm going to want to export a few fishing rods. That way we can start to go fishing in game. There we go. Now we're getting some fishing rods made. I think 2 of them should be good for now. Oh no, we got a fire going on outside. Oh, please, rain, put it out. I don't know how to make our guys take out a fire yet. Oh no. Oof. Okay, so that burned a lot of our wood. We definitely want to move a stockpile inside eventually. Maybe I'll do that into this room. Right there, I'll do a nice 7 by 7, and that should give us enough room to store some stuff. Oh, and I see it. Under the orders, there's an extinguish button. Of course, I find it afterwards. Okay, well, other than that, maybe we'll make a mushroom farm inside of here. And now we got some mushroom logs, and then we also got this shock tank. I have no idea what either do, so I'm just going to set up a few of them over here. And then maybe I'll set up some wooden logs over here. Perhaps I'll make some shields for the colony next as well, because I'm sure we're going to run into some battle eventually. Select to chop down some more trees, and as of day 7, we're looking pretty good. It's already been a week in game, and look at that. There we go. Now that we got this place set up, I'm going to make it a new stockpile. Let's put all of our products that we make into here. Now set it to highest priority. I also put all of our raw materials in here. Oh no, that made it get added to the other one. Mining collapse. An area has caved in due to a lack of support and pillars. Oh no. Wow. Okay, look at that. We're really lucky we didn't go in there. What about construction? Can we build pillars? Yeah, we can. We might want to put one right there and maybe down there, and then I'll try to mine out that area again. Now, I actually need linen to make the beds. Those are made from hemp fiber bundles. So let's start a hemp farm now. Wonder if we can turn the hemp into anything else, if you know what I mean. You know, hit a little bongo clock in game, make some money. Got 8 hemp seeds. Do not have a lot, but it's better than nothing. I want to set up other farm crops as well for all of the other stuff we have, such as our hops seeds, our wheat seeds, and lastly, our barley seeds. It looks like our crops are growing in real time. Look at that. They're starting to get bigger. Should have our food coming in soon. I don't know how long each season lasts, but right now we're on day 9. So it's looking pretty promising so far. Now I'm going to try to clear out this area again and see if we can use this as a stockpile zone now that we have some pillars set up. As the game said, we should probably set up a smithy. So I'm going to put one maybe right over here. I'll put down a forge right against the wall, along with an import pallet and an export pallet. And then along with that, I would go to guess we're going to need the smelter to smelt down stuff. So let's get the smeltery and we'll place it down right here. We'll put down a bloomy furnace, and then we're also going to put an import and then an export pallet. We're getting there. We're getting everything we need set up in all of our rooms. I think we might have to expand the size of our walls. I don't know if we'll be able to walk through stone pillars. And I'll put down a pillar right down there so we don't have the whole roof collapse on us. And man, we're already starting to clear out a lot of this forest. I hope there's a way to plant trees that I discover later on. If not, we're going to end up chopping down every tree on the map and just dying due to lack of oxygen. I'm going to put in another room over here. I think just a small one to store some extra stuff. Everyone's happiness is -10. They're all pretty upset because they're sleeping on the ground. They're sleeping in the rain, which is even worse. So I'm going to need to create a textile workshop. That way we have a way to turn all that stuff into materials that we can use. So place a small one right there. We need a rack, we need a loom, and then we need an import and an export pallet. We're now on day 14, so we're 2 weeks into the game, and as you can see, we got a lot of different rooms set up. None of them really have walls or buildings and stuff yet, but we're working on it, okay? We can make some stone pavings though. I want to see how that looks. I'll set it outside, like through there. Traders have arrived. You must construct a trading depot to buy and sell goods. Okay, so let's do that then. We're gonna go to rooms, and where is right there, trading depot? I suppose we can build it outside for now. I don't see the harm in that. We're going to need a ledger table. We're going to need a chest. We're gonna need a hitching post, which will mean we'll park their wagons there. We're gonna need a banner. We're gonna need a buying pallet, and of course, we're going to need a selling pallet. On top of that, I do believe we'll actually have to build a chest. So let's start to export some chests. There we go. Looks like they have arrived at the trading depot and they're all sleeping outside. Hopefully they don't mind while I try to get it set up in a couple days because I didn't know they were coming this soon. Now I'm going to go to the stone working table and start to import some ore. And from that, we're going to try to make crushed ore because I believe we need that for more projects. Oh, I think the trader's already left if he got tired of waiting. I mean, I can't really blame him. Those elephants? Wow. Okay, so if we get hungry, I know what we're doing. Or maybe I don't. What am I talking about? What, are 8 dwarves going to be able to take down an elephant? I mean, I suppose it's a cool Kid Croc video. You never know what's going to happen in a CKC upload. Now, the stone pavings are all set up and they seem to be going well. They look really nice and I believe they speed up the characters a little bit, at least compared to walking on normal ground. So I'm going to start to place these throughout the base, just like this. Oh, wait, we can at least set up these little bush sleeping spots. That might be better than nothing. There we go. Put all of those in there. And hopefully tomorrow night, they'll at least go in there and sleep. Oh, it looked so good at first, but I got to put in one more. There we go. At least until we have our beds set up, because it's going to take a while to farm all the rest of these crops. We're probably going to want to make a food storage in here. So once we mine out this area, I'll put down another pillar and start working on that. I don't believe having our food outside in the open air and in the rain is going to keep it from going rotten. And oh no, they're using different colors stone paving for the paving. I mean, okay, at least it's something. If it works, it works. Who cares? There we go. Now the settlers are all sleeping in normal places, and that should give them a little bit less debuff on the happiness. They're still -10 because they're sleeping on the rough ground, but that's all right. All right, life can't be perfect. We're only on day 20 after all. Now, one of the immediate things I see is the sawmill and the masonry workshop are really far away from the stockpile. So of course, I just want to expand these a little bit. What I think I'm going to do is put in a spot right here and then put in a spot right here. I think that'll be good, and that should give us enough room to migrate both those rooms over to there. That way our guys only have to go back and forth a little bit of distance. And then yeah, we can store all of our food in this building over here. And maybe I'll make another way to exit down here so it's a little bit easier for dwarves to enter and exit. Oh, what is this over here? Hematite ore. Wow. I'm going to demolish the stuff over here. That way I can set it over there. This should make life a little bit easier on us, I believe. We'll put in a new bench right there, and then we'll put an import and an export pallet. And then I'm going to do the same thing with a masonry workshop. Put it right there. And oh no, we actually need more room for that one. So let's expand the area here just a little bit. Okay, now let's move our food stockpile to inside, and we'll set that one to the highest priority. Oh, traders have arrived. Awesome. Now that we got more traders, what can we buy off them? I think I'm going to try to buy some swords from them, and then to sell, I will move over some shields to sell. And exploration, your miners have discovered a new area. Ooh, what's this? Oh, whoa! A mushroom people in here. A fun golem. Oh no, that's a monster. We might want to block that area off before we get over here. We make a stone smooth wall. Oh wait, there is a spot there blocking it. Why don't I just stop mining that? Yeah, there we go. Expand the room a little bit that way. And now I have enough room for what I need. So I'll put in our workshop. I'll put in our ore crushing station. And then I'm going to put an import and an export pallet in. I think we need another area for our products and our stone. So I'm going to extend that down a little bit like that. Maybe I'll do a 3x14. That'll give us like 30 places to put stone. But there are a bunch of mushrooms in here. I see there's copper ore there as well. There's granite rock. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to get in here. Probably do want to wait until we get some armor though for us to go fight these fun golems. Let's set a new stockpile over here for all of our raw materials. And oh no, that ate up our tools. Okay, let's remove all of those, and I'll set space for our tools. On the feasting hall, I kind of want to set down a wooden table with some chairs because I feel like that'll improve everyone's mood a little bit. There we go. We'll set down 8 chairs. Hopefully that makes everyone feel a bit better. With that, we're almost at day 31, and it is now winter. I'm not sure how this is going to affect our dwarves, really. But so far, it looks so good. Like, they're still getting through it. Doesn't appear like winter is too cold. And as I keep on going on, I'm just adding different simple things in. Like, over here, I'm going to make this for our seeds. I'll give us 13 spots to place our seeds. Rusted away. An item or piece of furniture has been destroyed due to prolonged exposure. Oh, no. So perhaps I should move our tools inside as well. That might be a good idea. Maybe I'll make a new storage location for tools down here. Hopefully that gets done up as fast as possible so I don't lose many more tools. Yeah, now it's starting to snow. Now you can see it's winter. Now I'll put in a new stockpile. Let's set this one for our tools, and we'll put that one at the highest priority. Hopefully that means we'll start to move these tools over. And yep, there they go. We're going to fill up this room with them. And maybe I'll make this a big room where I just put all of our extra stone. There we go. And now in this room, I can store our raw resources, and that gives us 72 spaces. Seems like our dwarves are getting into the routine of things. They're waking up, going and grabbing some water and eating, and then they go on to their day where they try to work. We're here now on the last day of winter, I believe. This is day 40, and then we should be set back to spring. Why did I say spring like that? I said spring like with a spring in it, you know, spring. There we go. Now we're into spring, day 1. I'm hoping all this snow will start to melt. Yep, there it goes. It is disappearing. That's good. So we'll be able to go back to farming crops soon. Now we're starting to get a more of our base set up. We finally we have birch beds being built. Oh, it only took 1 year, but we're getting there. And then once we get more bedrooms set up, I believe that's when more dwarves would start to migrate to the colony. Prosperity of your settlement has attracted a new number of immigrants. Oh, wow. What a coincidence. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, okay, so now we're at 12 civilians. That's a big step up. That should mean a lot more work can get done. Now, I gotta assign them all jobs before they just start doing nothing with their lives. And luckily, they all can learn different skills. They all start out at level 0, just basic. But as you use it more and more, they get leveled up. Like this character here, he's got his wood cutting all the way up to 53. Same with carpenter at 56. Now, what do you guys think about this game? I really think it has a lot of potential and could be a really good game if it keeps on getting and developed. There's still a lot more for me to explore in this game, and I'm definitely interested in making some more content on it. So make sure you like the video, comment down below, let me know to play it again, and I'll try to hop on it again soon. Of course, go check out the game on Steam, wishlist it, buy it. If you feel the same way as myself and see the potential in this game, then I definitely recommend you do it. The game isn't that expensive, and of course, we love supporting indie developers. This is truly a special game though. It definitely mixes a lot of different stuff from Dwarf Fortress and RimWorld, with the characters feeling more alive and being able to see them. And I really hope the developer has some time to add some more updates to the game soon. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. As always though, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.